Hello guys, it's Showmat Thunder. Time to do another weekly blaze. This is I was gonna say it was our first week of December. It's not our first week of December. It's already our second full one. All right, that's something. So this is the last week before we get into any Christmas stuff. Next week is not Christmas, but it ends kind of awkwardly because it's like Christmas Eve is the last day, so it's a little bit of an awkward gap there, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do? So I'll probably talk a little bit about Christmas next week, but I'll probably save a lot of the stuff. Or I don't know how to do it yet. I'll have to figure that out. But this week is just whatever. This is a Korokoro week though, so we are having Korokoro stuff. Um, so Bottleman, I guess, is first. Dragogena DX, or however you pronounce that, should be fully revealed, and we might get a video this week. I hope anyway. I will say the color scheme, because we have already seen an official image of it. The color scheme looks very ugly, I'm not gonna lie. And apparently it's a four-shot vertical thing. It shoots vertically, but there's 4 caps per shot, which is insane. Um, it's like a weird 2x2 configuration, kind of like a normal, double shot where you'd expect like, 1 cap behind the other, but then it's like there's a second slot next to it, so it's like 4 caps at once, which is something else. Yeah, it looks absolutely insane. Also, the wings might be kind of a pseudo magazine of sorts. We'll have to see. Um, this is considered a multi-type as well, so I'm very curious about this thing and how it's going to work. It's a multi-type. Are we going to have any attachments that work on this thing? I'm going to assume not, and I kind of hope not, because it'd be a little bit too busted, I think. Um, like, imagine you could put, like, a magazine on this thing. I kind of hope not. Like, I know in my top 5 Bottleman video thing that I made, I was like, we need magazines and barrels for all cores, which is true, but we don't have that yet. And because we don't, I don't really want them to put a magazine on this thing. I'm a little bit worried about that. So let's not do that. Outside of that, though, yeah, I hope we get another Bottleman release. I hope that they maybe show off a second thing. A little bit more surprising. It will be a little bit more fun to talk about this week. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention today is Monday at around 2:30 a.m. So we're just getting into the week. Uh, yeah, I guess after that, I guess we'll come back to the Korokoro stuff in a minute here, since Bottleman, that's already done with. But for Bakugan, I am about to record my last Bakutech review for the year, the Friendship Bind set. I've been looking forward to this review. This is going to probably be... I don't want to say... Here's the thing, right? I don't decide my videos based on how many views they're going to get. That's just not what I do. Like, I understand I could probably get a lot more views if I did specific things or titled things better. Like more clickbait-ish, because it works, but I'm just like, eh. This channel is something that I just like to do as a hobby. I don't really... Like, if I were to ever do YouTube as a career, it'd be a second channel. Like, I guess, I'd be that, but, if I ever wanted to try for that, it would not be this channel. This channel, I'm just chilling, so... yeah, anyway. Back to what I was saying, though. I think this, of all my reviews, will probably be the one to pop off, if any of them do. I know my Gigantech video did pretty well. Got like 80-something views, I think. Maybe 90 by now. Friendship Binds, I could definitely see getting 100 plus within like a week or something. Not saying it will happen, but I could see it happening, because I know the Friendship Bind set is like a pretty sought-after item. So yeah, anyway. I'm about to go record that in a few minutes here. Once I'm done with this weekly blaze, I'll go get that all set up. So, that'll be fun. I guess the next thing as well is school. So I actually finished my finals. I don't feel good about them. I'm not gonna lie. I remember my last weekly blaze, which was that I just recorded like yesterday. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up at like 5 at the latest, and I'm gonna get up and do my school stuff, because I'm like, I have like 2 finals to do. I had 2 finals to do today, and I'm like, okay, 5 o'clock. That gives me like 7 hours. That should be enough time for both of them. I woke up at 6:30, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. I got 5.5 hours to do them. But I managed to clutch through it. It was just a 6-page essay and a 3-page essay, which is a lot, but I could manage. I would have preferred an extra hour, though. It would have been a little bit more comfortable, but I pulled it off, so we're all good. And on time as well, so we're all good. You know, I finished at like 11:15, so yeah. I still have 45 minutes to spare, but here's the thing. You don't really want to end with 45 minutes to spare when you're turning in a final. That's not the move. It happens, but not preferable. I do still have like a week left. Like this week is technically a work week still, which I'm like, why? But anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna just do my school, all this stuff tonight and just be done, because it's not a lot. Or if I'm just done today and want to try again tomorrow for that stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing yet. We'll see. I'll probably wait till tomorrow, unless I'm like weirdly bored later, which I don't think I'm going to be. This night's going really fast. Like, it's already getting close to 3. By the time I do my review, upload that, do all the stuff I need to, it's already going to be almost like 4. And then I'll like eat and like, I mean, maybe I'll still do it. Like, if it's like 6 or something, and I'm like, I have nothing to do, then okay, maybe. But we'll see. I am getting Barricade Loose for tomorrow as well, though. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably handle Barricade Loose for before I do anything, but I don't know, maybe I'll still do the schoolwork just so I have the whole day for that. And that does lead me back into my final thing, Beyblade. So yes, I am getting Barricade Loose for tomorrow. Video will go up Wednesday, though. I know it's a little bit of a gap, but unfortunately, that's just how my schedule worked out there. So, yeah, unfortunate, but whatever. It's fine, it's fine. So, that'll be fun. Anyway, Korokoro. So there is something about like an ultimate Belial type thing for the Korokoro. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Divine Belial Ultimate Gear, like an advertisement for it. I don't think we're getting any news for January. I'm pretty sure we won't. Really, really hoping we do, or even like a late December release. I really hope we get some news on it. Probably would be like a filler random booster, but honestly, I don't want burst to end, so I'd be fine with that. That said, though, my plan for a video on Friday is going to be a kind of BU summary type of video, talking about BU, a Beyblade discussion. But if, by some miracle, Burst continues, and there is like a January or like a late December release, by some ridiculousness, I will cover that in the discussion video on Friday. Unless if it needs a video, then I might switch something around and then do that like Sunday or something. I don't know, we'll see. I don't imagine that'll happen though, so Friday should probably just be a BU summary video, and that'll be that. But for now, yeah, we're done with Beyblade probably. And tomorrow will be the final unboxing of Burst, which is ridiculous. It's December 12th, right now. I think it's December 12th, right? Yeah. So, maybe tomorrow night, or whatever, like just after midnight of the 13th, maybe later in the day of the 13th, or, I don't know, like in 2 days, when it's like early on the 14th, we'll get the Korokoro stuff. Will we see anything new? I doubt it. I'm really hoping still, but I just don't imagine it happens. As much as I want to see a B207 of any sort, or even just another B00 release I would take, but I don't think that'll happen. So yeah, anyway. I did order 2 things. I mentioned this on the last weekly delays, but I'm gonna mention it here again. So I ordered I don't want to say a lottery bay, because it's not a lottery bay, but it is, but it isn't. It's not a lottery bay in the sense of like the stupidly rare, like $400+ Korokoro lottery bays. I mean more like I don't know when the lottery was. It was like a weird side thing. But basically, it was a Rising Ragnarok with the parts Heavy and Survive. It's blue painted Heavy, a regular yellow Survive, and like the Rising Ragnarok layer is like black with a little bit of teal on it. So it's a pretty rare bay. I think that's like $100 something it's probably worth. I won that in an auction for about 30, which is ridiculous. But the only reason I won this one is because I won another bay in an auction. I was popping off the other night with Baze, and so the main thing I wanted, so that was like just kind of an add-on to make the shipping worth it. This other thing I won was I think it's a G4 tournament prize, but here's the thing. Some of those are not that hard to get, but some of the more recent ones are, like, really rare. And the rarest one from what I've seen is Bushin Ashura, the Flame Prison version, which I won for $35. That was, So, yeah, it's a stock Bushin Ashura that's just all black and red, which I really wanted. And I've been wanting it for a long time now. I was eyeing it up, like, a year ago. But I'm like, it's kind of expensive, and then here we are, and I won it. So kind of insane, honestly. That was a ridiculous luck, I would say. So yeah, I decided to buy both of them. Just kind of an end of burst celebration with Barricade Lucifer coming out. I figure, you know what, burst is done. Let me just buy a couple things, just why not? You know, I like Burst. So I decided to pick those two, and they are, I don't know when they're going to be here. I'll have to figure that out for my video schedules, because I do have like a whole schedule for this month for no reason. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that's probably about it for this Weekly Blaze. I will be back tomorrow for Barricade Lucifer, talk a little bit about that, and then I'll unbox it, and then that'll go up Wednesday, and that'll be fun. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and record the Friendship Bind set review now. Last one of the year, so yeah, it'll be fun. So I will come back tomorrow to talk more about Lucifer. Alright, I got a box. It's Monday at like 7 p.m. Just got up. Here is the box, and let's go ahead and open this up, and then I will... There's like information, so let me just open that up really quick, and then I'll show what I got. Almost dropped that. There it is. So, Barricade Lucifer. Very, very nice, honestly. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what else to say about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up because I'm excited for it, so yeah. I'll come back later in the week. Alright, it's now Wednesday, like 11:30 p.m. Koro dropped. So yeah, a few things to talk about today. Beyblade and Bottleman. So, for Beyblade, they advertised like the ultimate gears and stuff for Belial. No news, burst is over. So yeah, also, I'm still thinking on my video schedule, but I definitely will not be getting that one package soon. That's probably going to be an after Christmas thing, because I actually added a little bit more to it. So, I still have, like the Rising Ragnarok Dark Gold version, the last prize, and then from the, one merchandise lottery. And then, I think it was the 2016 merchandise lottery. And of course, the Bushin Ashura Flame Prison version. Probably, I don't know, it's either the most rare or the second most rare G4 prize. Definitely the most expensive, though, because Goliath Ragnarok is just a layer. I think Bushin Ashura is more overall for price. But then, not long after, I added on an extra bay. Dark Death Scyther Mirage Clear version. Also a last prize, this time I think from the 2017 merchandise lottery, so that's cool. And then I added on one more thing, which I honestly can't believe I added on to it, and I think it might have been a mistake, considering that today we got a lot of Bottleman news. That means I just spent like a decent bit more money on this, and that is I guess maybe I shouldn't say it's a mistake. I'm honestly kind of hyped about it because it was like $70 on an auction, which is honestly kind of cheap for what it is, and that is the Spriggan Requiem Flame Axe version. This is an actual, like, CoroCoro lottery bay. Like, when you hear lottery bay, those are always, like, ridiculously expensive, and this is one of them. I honestly never thought I'd own a lottery bay, but it looks like I'm going to, which is very cool. Honestly, very excited about it. Yeah, no, it's just kind of ridiculous. I didn't think I'd own one, but it looks like, yeah, I will. So, honestly, that is definitely crazy. So, those, I don't know when those are going to be up. They might not be up till next year, honestly. I don't know. But, yeah, it's a little bit of a question right there. If by some miracle the package is able to ship out by like the 18th or something, and it somehow gets here like by the 22nd, then maybe I'll throw up those videos and like a big Christmas special, like all of them on like Christmas or Christmas Eve, and just go wild with them. Or I don't know, we'll see. Or I just save them until next year. One of the two. I'm not sure yet. Definitely will depend on when they get here. But yeah, I don't imagine it will be here in time. So I might just like, I don't know, unless I could think of other videos to make, I might just do daily videos for the end of December for like the presents and stuff. And like open up everything I get for Christmas and then like start off next year with that stuff. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe. But yeah, I'll have a lot of videos regardless backed up. So, and then Bottleman's the other thing I want to talk about. So we have Bottleman news. First up, Dragogena DX. So yes, it's a 4-cap shot, but we found out the wings are actually kind of a server type of thing. They can hold 4 extra caps, so this thing literally has an 8-cap capacity. The triggers are kind of dynamic like they were with Corpeps DX, where you can like technically just shoot 1 cap or shoot both. But it's also split in half, so you can kind of choose what you want to do with that. Like you could only push 1 half in, and like one side will go, at least from what it looks like. So you have a lot of control over what you're shooting out, which is cool. But you do get that 4 shot, which is ridiculous. And then you have the extra 4 cap capacity, meaning you get 2 4 shots. That is genuinely broken. I can't believe they're letting a 4 shot gimmick in the game. It's honestly insane. But yeah, no, 4 shot gimmick, cool. So that's the thing that they're doing. Outside of that, yeah, it just seems crazy. There's a lot of customization. I'm gonna have to do a lot of testing. I don't know when I'm gonna get this because the other thing I'm gonna be getting might take a while. I'm not sure. But regardless, that's fine if it takes me, like, I don't know, like, these come out December 29th. I might not get these up to, like, mid to late January, but I think that's honestly fine because I want to do a considerable amount of testing before I get into anything else with them. So yeah, Dragogena DX does have that. Also, the wings, you can actually make a magazine for Raid Brave DX, of all things. Did not see that coming, but, yeah, no, so it is a 3-cap capacity. Well, 2 extra caps, but you know what I mean, like 3 caps total. This is actually kind of huge, because Raid Brave DX, honestly, to me, always just failed to stand out. Because it had the whole vertical cap thing, but doesn't really exceed Wonder Rape that much. Like, it barely does. Like, it's better than Wonder Rape, but not by a lot. But also, I feel like the power itself, you know, outside of the vertical stuff, was, like, on par, or maybe even a little bit weaker than Cold Mario DX. And now we have, like, Tenseitan DX and, Cold Mario Energy DX especially, which are even more powerful. So, I don't really think there's a place for it. Like, it just felt weird. But, kind of having, you know, the vertical shot, you know, decent power, nothing crazy, but now getting that 3-cap capacity, that's actually kind of huge in my opinion. That actually could very well make Raid Brave DX a pretty standout Bottleman. So I will talk more about that in my unboxing of Dragogena DX, kind of update to how good that is now. That's what I mean, though. There's a lot of stuff to test here between just Dragogena DX as a Bottleman. It's insane. But also this new Raid Brave stuff, because I did not expect this to kind of, you know, go back to that of all things. So that'll be fun. Outside of that, Random Collection of Volume 2. I'm not happy about that. And there's 5 this time. I'm gonna have to buy a set of 5. I'm actually pretty upset about that. I don't want to. I will though, but still. So there's 2 recolors in here. There's a blue Aerosighter DX and a red Aerosighter DX and a blue Earth Roller DX. These are very whatever in my opinion. Sure, why not? And outside of that though, like you have, I think it's like Sonic Wyvern. That might be completely wrong. I don't think it's Sonic Wyvern. Is it a Wild Wyvern? Sonic Wyvern? It's a Wyvern. I should have probably checked that. So we're getting a Wyvern. It's just a recolored Doc Papillon DX. That's all you need to know. It's just a black recolored Doc Papillon DX with a Wyvern theme from Super Beatamon. So there you go. And I've heard some contention about what is the prize in here, because there's two of it. There's like a white and green version, and then there's like this gold and green version. I've heard the green one, or not the green one, the gold one is like kind of being highlighted as the prize. Everyone's been saying that the white one is the prize, or not the prize, but like the main one or whatever. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. If it is that one, that would be really weird to me. But like, make a lot more sense if it's gold because it's like the prize. Why would that not be the main one? Why would the main one not be the prize? Unless they're putting the prize, the new one in here, not as a prize, and the prize is like a special recolor. I don't know. Regardless, it is called Valhas DX. And it is unfortunate. So they are actually putting a bigger focus on multi-type cores. Not in the way that I wanted, but it looks like they're going to be kind of almost dual types. So kind of the hold parts will be of one type, say power type for example, and then maybe they'll be like a control type core, so like the barrel slot. So they are kind of mixing and matching a little bit more, which is cool. But Valhas DX is like a lot of reused parts. It's like an Ayawashi DX situation. It's just Tenseiton DX's parts reused, unfortunately. As cool as that Bottleman is, I just kind of wish they would have made unique parts for it, I guess. It has a new head, though. It has a new headpiece. That's really it. This is honestly... These random collections are really underwhelming. They just feel like decent things to buy if you didn't buy some of these things before. Either that or you're like a really hardcore collector who wants to get them all, and it just kind of fucks you over like me because I don't want to buy them. But yeah, I want every main one, and yeah, no, I'm gonna have to buy it. And it's not even like, I feel like there would have been so many opportunities to just put better stuff in here, because like Earth Roller, Aerosighter, basically this being like an alternate Tenseiton, Wyvern just being like an alternate Doc Papillon. Plus, like, there's 2 of those like Valhas DXs in there, so it's like 2 chances to basically just get Tenseiton DX. These were all normal boosters. Like, you could have at least thrown in like Kerpeps, or even like an Ayawashi head or something. Just some stuff that was like maybe in a set, or like a little harder to get, I don't know. I guess there's not a lot of those, but still, like, they could have done something a little bit more interesting here, but they just didn't, which is a little bit upsetting. So will I be getting them? Yes. These I'm not sure about when I'm going to be getting them, though, because if I'm able to pair them with Dragosian DX, they'll be like mid to late January, but if not, then this could take till like February, honestly, which I'm fine with, because I'm not overly interested in this collection. But I want to cover it, just like I'm going to give a warning in my Dragosian DX video if it's going to be late. But like, it's not that interesting. I don't care about it that much. I just want them for collection. But I just hit like a freight train. It's just like all this stuff's hitting like a freight train, because it's like, oh, I just spent like an amount on Beyblade, because I'm like, oh cool, Burst is over. And like random, I probably shouldn't have. Okay, I'm like fine. Like I still have the money for all this stuff. I'm fine. It's just like, I should have waited. But whatever. I'm getting a lottery bay anyway, so it's like fine. But yeah, Bottleman stuff. The only good thing is after this, I don't think a lot is coming out, because like I know there's Bakugan Legends, which I might pick up like 1 or 2 Nova Bakugan, but I won't get many of them. Oh yeah, Amiibo, Sephiroth and Kazuya come out in January, and Pyra/Mythra were confirmed for 2023. I hope soon. I really hope they come out soon. Like spring, and then just give us Sora like in summer, please. Just hurry up and just give us Sora. Come on. Man, I'm hoping those. I hope, because like if there's a February Nintendo Direct like there usually is, I hope they just say like, oh yeah, Pyra/Mythra, this is their release date. Also, yeah, here's Sora. It's coming out the same day. So yeah, that'd be like the ideal situation. But it's just more money to spend. These things are like, what, $16 a piece? Sephiroth and Kazuya. I'm just like, come on. There's too many things, like, there's not actually a lot coming out after this, though, because I'll get the Beyblade stuff, that'll be done. Bottleman, I don't imagine we get a ton more stuff, because, you know, it's like, there's never really a lot, you know, during these, like, kind of earlier months in the year. Amiibo was just kind of a surprise thing. Bakugan, I don't even know if I'll get anything for a while, honestly. But yeah, it's just kind of like, whatever, I guess. But, I guess after that stuff, like, after, like, mid-January, there's, like, nothing else. It's just the Bottleman and Amiibo, then I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to be doing for videos. I'll just, like, kind of continue, like, Beyblade discussions. I'll just make more videos that I can make without unboxing anything, so I'll have a lot to do with that. I might do a Beyblade collection video as well earlier next year, like mid-January maybe. That'll be fun. But yeah, Bottleman news is pretty good, I would say, overall. Well, at least for Dragosian DX, I do not care about the random collection, and I'm kind of upset about it. But yeah, that's all for today, I think. I'll come back sometime later this week to talk more if I think of anything else or know anything else. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that is all for now. So, yeah. Alright, it's now Saturday at 10:30 p.m. Didn't record as much as I thought I was going to this week because there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about, I guess. Yeah, not a lot. I feel like Bottleman, I never really have as much to say, like, for news, so yeah, I guess I can go a little bit more into that. So, for Valhalla DX, the gold one is not the main one. It's a special recolor, I guess. Why? It makes no sense, but sure, I guess. Outside of that, though, like, I guess there's, like, Wyvern is cool looking. Oh yeah, apparently there are some, like, a dual type cores now. I know one of them is it's an Aerosider DX, which is the most ridiculous one. It has power type hold parts with a speed core, so it has a magazine with power type hold parts and has the Aerosider DX parts on it, so that's funny. That core is going to be ridiculous if it's legal. Also, I didn't mention this yet, I have base sitting here in a tripod. I just recorded the GT ranking video, so that was fun. And yeah, so that's cool. And yeah, so I guess I gotta wait for the Beyblade stuff. I'll talk about that in a minute. So Bottleman, this random collection just seems very, very strange. I don't know what's going on with it, but sure. But yeah, I guess Dragosian DX just looks cool still. I don't know what else to say about that. Really cool. Really, really cool. Oh yeah, like the magazine, I just can't believe that has an 8-cat capacity with a 4-shot. That's ridiculous. But yeah, Bottleman looks fun. I will order those soon. Maybe pretty soon after they come out, because I do want to buy a full set of the random collection. And then, yeah, that'll be fun. So, for Beyblade now, we do have some stuff. So there is, not news, but I talked about my package, so that won't be here before Christmas, for sure. The Rising Ragnarok Dark Gold version and the, come on, brain, you could work. Bushin Ashura Flame whatever version. I see both Flame Hell and Flame Prison. I'll just probably say Flame Prison, but sure. I'll have to double check again for the title, but those have been at the warehouse for a while now. My Dark Death Scyther Mirage Clear version, that is saying the 18th, but I know it's the 18th in Japan right now, so it might be like a day late there, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate, but we'll see. And then the Spriggan Requiem Flame Axe version is supposed to get there the 20th. So maybe in like 2 days I could finally make the package to send out, but even if I get lucky, like even if that happened right this second, like now, you know, I don't imagine it would be here in time because, okay, it wouldn't ship out probably till like the 18th. Well, not even that it wouldn't ship out. They'd have to start packing it. That took like 4 days last time. So even if they send it out like at best the 21st, I don't imagine it gets here the 24th. With the holidays and stuff, and then it wouldn't get here the 25th, obviously. Although the one good thing is that we do have Christmas on a Sunday this year, so I think packages would still show up on Christmas Eve and then the day after Christmas, which is nice. So it doesn't detract from any mail days, which is great. But yeah, no. Those will probably come after Christmas, but that's fine though, because I have some videos lined up. Now, I guess I'll wait for videos. I guess I was kind of thinking about Beyblade with videos, but I'll just talk about videos in its own topic. But before that, school. Finished my semester, which is nice. I finished that. Originally, I was going to finish on Monday, but I was just dead from my finals on Sunday. So I decided to just hold off and did all the stuff Thursday. It wasn't that much, though, so I kind of just felt like I was on winter break mode from Sunday, honestly. Like, Monday, I'm just like, whatever. I've put, like, half a brain cell of thought into these, because they were just kind of like end of the class assignments that were just kind of there. More like reflection type of stuff, so who cares? And they're like more opinion-based things, too, so it's like, okay, if you give me an opinion-based assignment, I can do that, like, with, like, no effort, so, yeah. And now I'm already halfway to summer break. Again, that seems so wrong to say. Yeah, no, that just feels very incorrect, because I remember it being, like, August. Or, like, just... Because, like, I started the Weekly Blaze, like, streak type of thing back... like, in early September. That was, like, right when I started... That was, like, week 2 of school. And yeah, no, I'm already halfway done, so... Cool. That went fast. So I don't actually have that much more, because that's, like, most of January, then February, March, and then, like, half of April. So it's, like... That's real... And I think it'll be even earlier this year, too, because it's, like... I think we start back up, like, January, like, I think 2nd? And if it's January 2nd, I won't do my work till, like, the 5th, probably, but that's fine. But I imagine that's, like... But let me actually look at my weeks here. I'm just curious about this now, because it's 16 weeks, right? So, let me look at this. I just clicked clock instead of calendar. Okay. Okay, so... See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, fuck. So, I think my last day would be, like, the 15th. No, there's no way, that's too... No, that can't be right, can it? Okay, no, it's the 22nd, but... I could definitely speedrun my work on, like, a Monday, which is the 17th. Okay, so my last day is April 17th. Today is December 17th, so I only have 4 months. Huh, that's actually ridiculous. I'm not trying to speedrun the next 4 months either. I'm fine chilling. Like, that's fine by me. It's just, like, that's not a lot of time, really, for school. Like, to already... Because it was, like... Oh god, having these summer breaks, I don't think I realized the implications of them. Because, like, I'm like, oh cool, like a 4.5 month summer break, it's so nice to get a break before having to go into an entire school year. But I didn't realize, like, I obviously, like, yeah, it's obvious, a school year gets shorter if the summer break is longer. You don't magically just gain, like, 2 extra months in the year, right? But I didn't really think about the implications of that enough, and, apparently I just have, like, stupidly short school years now, because it's like, I didn't do any schoolwork until September 1st. And I'll finish on April 17th. That's like 7.5 months. And while it is a while, it's not nearly as long as, like, as it probably should be. So yeah, I basically have a little bit over a third of the year off of school to do nothing, which is great. Yeah, I'm having fun. So anyway, I guess that's all. That's all for school. I'm done with my semester. I'm chilling, so that's cool. All right, so now we get to the fun part, videos. So I do have some videos. I was able to actually think up some stuff to keep up my bi-daily videos going. So I did mix some stuff around because originally the 18th was supposed to be the Metroid Dread amiibo unboxing. I moved that to the 20th to kind of split up the Beyblade stuff because I had a lot of Beyblade stuff go up recently, but I'm fine with it. It's like, it's the end of Burst. I'm just having a little bit of fun with Beyblade right now. So I will be doing, the Beyblade Burst GT ranking video for the 18th. And then the 20th will be the Metroid Dread video, plus this weekly Blaze will go up then. And then I guess I probably could put this weekly Blaze up the 18th as well, but well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what I'm doing. I might just put this up now. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. I don't think it's really gonna hurt anything if I do. Like, I'm ending it off like right now, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'll probably just do that, honestly. So this will go up the 18th, the weekly Blaze. So yeah, this weekly Blaze, and then the ranking video goes up an hour later. The 20th will be the Metroid Dread video, the 22nd and 24th. These are the days that I was struggling with for a long time. But I realized something. I've been doing these Beyblade ranking videos, right? Why don't I just do them on, like, the base themselves? Like, Spriggan. I'm doing a Spriggan ranking video on the 22nd because I'm like, wait a minute. I did the Valkyrie one in, like, March, and I haven't done one since. I probably could do that now. I won't do another one until I'm done with, like, the series ones, but, like, for the motif ones, I will just do the Spriggan one now. I feel like it's an appropriate time to do it. Again, we're celebrating the end of Burst, right? And then the 24th, the last video I need to make before we go into the ridiculousness that will be the Christmas stuff, and then everything after. I have videos, like, bi-daily through, like, mid-January, so... Okay. So, 24th. Beyblade discussion on colors. I'm going to be discussing colors for Beyblade. That's like the dumbest thing ever, but I'm like, wait a minute, that's actually kind of interesting in some ways, because it's a thought I've had for a very long time now, and I've been wanting to talk about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, that'd be like perfect to talk about. That's actually interesting, and I've had like a lot of ideas for it already, so we're going to be making like a color analysis video for Burst, because why not? That'll be Christmas Eve's video. And then the 25th, there will be a weekly Blaze for next week that goes up early in the day, then later in the day will be the Christmas video. And then 27th, I'm going to do the Bottleman, like the prototype Bottleman thing. The 29th, that is going to be the Splatoon 3 amiibo. The 31st is going to be the BU All-in-One. So I never talked about the Christmas stuff, so it's kind of whatever. Getting into January, the 2nd will be the My Hero Academia Season 5 Part 2 Limited Edition. And then we have a little bit of a tentative slot here, because if I happen to just get like a surprise gift or something that's worth unboxing, like something that I guess I can unbox, that would be the 4th. But assuming that there's no other surprises, the 4th will be a Bakugan video, specifically going over the 6 Japan exclusive new Estrella Bakugan, so that's that. So assuming that's the 4th, I have a lot of other videos, because at this point I'm assuming that my Beyblade package will be here, so the 6th will be an actual, I'll probably just call it like Rare Beyblade haul or something, right? And that'll be a video that goes up the 6th. And then the 8th will be probably a, what should I do first? Maybe like the Rising Ragnarok Dark Gold version. The 10th could then be a Dark Death Scyther Mirage Clear version. 12th, I'll probably do the Bushin Ashura Flame whatever version. Then the 14th could be Spriggan Requiem Flame Axe version. Immediately after that, the 16th, I'm doing the Flare Dragon review. That's the first Bakutech review I'm doing for the year. 16th, want to keep them around the middle of the month. 18th, I'll do the anime manga pickups for summer and fall of 2022. And then the 20th, if I have it by then, will be the Dragogena DX review, or unboxing. I might move those up, actually. I'm not sure yet. If I get them by, somehow, by, like, the 6th or something, I might do those first. But if not, I might do those first, like the 16th and 18th, for Dragogena DX and the Random Collection Volume 2. If I have them, I will. If not, then 16th will be the Flare Dragon review, 18th anime manga pickups. Then the 20th and 22nd will be those. But yeah, basically I have videos through the 22nd. Plus Weekly Blaze is going up and during that time as well. And then the 24th, or any time during January, I don't actually know when, but there will be also the Beyblade Burst Super King ranking video at some point. In that last week of January, pretty much. So, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Definitely a lot of videos going to be going up from now until then. I'm basically keeping up with the bi-daily thing for another month at least. Yeah. And that's if I don't think of any other, because, like, there's also maybe Beyblade discussions or something I want to do. Yeah, no, I might, like, if there's, like, Gen 4 news, I might, well, if there's Gen 4 news, I will just upload that video whenever it happens, like, the second I can, because that'd be pretty important. I don't want to just save that for, like, 2 weeks out, So, yeah, if everything goes right, I do have bi-daily videos planned at least through the 22nd, maybe longer, also depends, because after that I still have at least one other video I need to do for January. Even if I stop there, though, like, that still gets us, like, 22nd. I could do, like, the 26th or, like, 28th or something. Or that's still so many videos for that month. So, yeah. A lot of stuff coming up. Definitely looking forward to that. I don't have a lot of other videos to make now, though. Because, like, the Amiibo video for the 20th, that's, like, a 2-second long video for me to make, Well, and also, like, the Spriggan ranking video isn't that hard to do either. Really, the only one that I have to think about is, like, the color one. But that's, like, one video. Then I have the Christmas unboxings. That'll be fun. And I always like the Christmas unboxings. Those are always a fun time. After that, like, it's like the unboxings. Those are so easy for me to do. Especially for limited editions where I don't really need to go as in-depth with them. So, I don't know why I always move. Like, I've moved from, like, here all the way by my tripod, like here. I don't know how I do this every time I record a Weekly Blaze and why I move so much. Anyway, but yeah, a lot of videos. That's a lot of stuff, honestly. But the unboxings are not hard to do. The Bottleman ones, the Flare Dragon review, okay, those are maybe slightly more effort, but they're still not that crazy. I guess the Bakugan, like the new Astroya one, might be a little bit more effort as well. But, like, I don't mind putting effort into videos when they're videos I'm actually interested in making. So, like, that's fun. And everything I've been doing recently are videos that I want to do. So it's not that big of a deal. Like, it doesn't feel like a chore or anything. I'm just having fun with it. Like, that's why I haven't done the Bakugan Armors video yet. Because I'm like, okay, right now that feels like a chore. But next time I'm, like, interested in Bakugan, at least a little bit more interested, I'm going to be having fun with that. So yeah, I think that's everything for this Weekly Blaze. Next week I will talk about Christmas and stuff. We'll go more into that. And yeah, that'll be fun. So next week will probably be like the Christmas episode. Because, I mean, the other Weekly Blaze, it's starting on Christmas. So it's like, I mean, I'll talk about Christmas there too, but it's like, it feels weird. Plus, the Christmas episode for Weekly Blaze, where I talk more about Christmas stuff, it's coming out on Christmas, so, like, it kind of makes more sense, I think. Since it's over, like, a week span. Yeah, I think it just makes more sense that way, personally. So, yeah, anyway, that's all for this one. This ended up being a little bit longer than I thought, actually, so that's nice. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.